Say, man, hey, man. Coach Kenny gets questioned on being Gervonta Davis's yes man. We're going to listen to the audio and hear what he had to say about that. Plus, I did go back and rewatch the fight between Tank and Lamont Roach. And I'm going to break that down for y'all. And according to Lamont Roach, it looks like that the rematch is almost a done deal. Let's cook on that too. Before we cook on all this, make sure you hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and let's cook. Coach Kenny, formerly known as Gervonta Davis's assistant trainer, but now it looked like that he got demoted to cut man. Yeah, we know Coach Kenny for popping his shit on the internet, more so with Mill City Boxing and telling a whole bunch of lies and false narratives. That's what Coach Kenny has become in my eyes. Somebody that's going to get on the internet, tell a whole bunch of lies and false narratives. But, we got to give him his respect for what he's done in the game and what he's done being Gervonta Davis's assistant trainer. And he got a lot of up-and-coming fighters that he worked with as well. So I ain't going to just disrespect the man like that. But, it come with the territory because Coach Kenny talk all the shit in the world. But recently, we see Gervonta Davis, like I said, demote Coach Kenny to a cut man, right? Kicked him out of the camp, kicked Coach Calvin out of the camp, and he decided to do his last training camp with Barry Hunter. Now, a lot of people don't know Barry Hunter been around Gervonta Davis since he was a child. So it ain't that big of a deal to me, right? I've seen Gervonta Davis leave before and go with Coach Kevin Cunningham. Feel me? I believe that Gervonta Davis, he just needed to be around somebody that was going to be a lot more disciplined than Coach Calvin and Coach Kenny. I think that, he's the money man. And he's at that position in his career, and you could tell that Tank Davis, he was feeling himself. He was smelling his own piss, and he done got to the point to where Coach Kenny and Coach Calvin can't tell him shit, right? You've seen it in the corner when he was arguing with him, right? So I think that he chose, for his sake, because he know that Lamont Roach is a more skillful fighter than anybody that he been in the ring with. So he chose to go with somebody that was going to be on his helmet a lot more, that was going to make him be more disciplined, because he know he can get away with anything with Coach Kenny and Coach Calvin because they looking at him for the bad. Even though he look at Coach Calvin as a father, he still know deep down inside that he can get away with anything with Coach Calvin. Coach Calvin can't tell him shit. And at the end of the day, they just waiting for that bag to come. You feel me? If you want to keep it a buck, get mad if you want to, bite blood out your bottom lip, but I'm going to tell it like it is. But recently, Coach Kenny, he was questioned on the whole situation, and my man Mill City Boxing, salute to Mill City Boxing, asked that man, is he a yes man? Let's listen to what Coach Kenny had to say about the situation and how he responded to when he was asked, is he a yes man to Gervonta Davis?
Fighters, current fighters, they're saying the same thing. If it's not broke, don't fix it. What would you say about those comments?
Hey, the whole world ain't wrong, That's all I can say. It's up to Tank, man.
Is it tough sitting back as a coach?
Huh?
Is it tough sitting back as a coach?
No, because everything has its season, man. Everything has its season. Whatever the way it goes. I'm a grown ass man, I've been in worse situations than that.
And what was your title in the corner?
I was a cut man.
Cut man.
Yeah.
Me and Zab were talking about that, like how they turned my man into a cut man. Your expertise is not necessarily cuts, though.
Yeah, I do a little bit of everything, man. A little bit of everything. But I'm the type of person, I don't step on people's toes either.
I noticed
if
that.
Somebody make a decision to do something, I don't argue with them. I don't step on no toes. I go with the flow.
You go with the flow.
Life goes on.
as being a yes man?
Hey, yo! Hey, hey, why he slide that in there like that? Like, hey, so is that the same as you being a yes man? Hey, yo! Yo! Hey, 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 why? Hey, man, why can't? Hey, man, why? Bill do that, man? Hey, that shit took me out when I heard that shit. Somebody's you a yes man. Hey, let's listen to let's listen to how Kenny responded to that. Kenny ain't like that shit. Kenny ain't like that shit. Hold on, man.
You go with the flow.
Life goes on.
Now, is that the same as being a yes man?
Nah, I ain't no fucking yes man.
Yeah, what's the difference? Talk to me.
Oh shit, man, that shit funny as hell. Oh, that shit's so funny. Cause Kenny be talking a whole bunch of cash money shit, and man, that boy Tank demoted him to wiping blood off his face and wiping snot out his nose, man. Hey yo, hey, man, Mill a fool for that one. Mill City a fool for that one. How he slid that one in though, but also real shit, man. You heard Kenny say, "Hey, I don't know what's going down. It's up to Tank. You know, it's up to Tank. Whatever he want to do, it is what it is. If he want us to come back, we'll come back. If not, it ain't the end of the world." But you know they heard about that shit, man. They want that bag. They want that full bag from Gervonta Davis, and Gervonta done cut their lifeline off. He done cut their water off. You know what I'm saying? He done turned their electricity off. Let's see what happens with this situation. But in other news, man, I did go back and rewatch the fight, and I'm gonna break it down real quick for y'all what I saw when I rewatched Lamont Roach and Gervonta Davis. It was a close fight. What I did do is I broke down every round and I talked about why I scored the round the way I scored it, but I'm not gonna go through all that because I ain't got time to do all that on this video right here. But just real quick, going into the 7th round, I had it tied up 3 rounds apiece, right? Going into the 12th round, I had it 6 rounds to 5 for my man Lamont Roach. 6 rounds to 5. I had Gervonta Davis down 1 round. Now, the thing is, that 9th round, I scored it for Tank. Yeah, the 9th round, I scored it for Tank because I pretended like I was the real judges, right? They didn't score the knee, which we all know they should have scored the knee, and it should have been a 10-8 round for Lamont Roach. But I ain't even scored the round for Lamont Roach. I scored it for Tank, right? So with that being said, I had it 6-5 going into the 12th round, and Lamont Roach pulled out that 12th round in my eyes. So I ended it 7-5. I had it 7 rounds to 5 for Lamont Roach. It was a close fight. I don't have a problem with the draw, although I think that, especially if they had scored that knee like they should have, Lamont Roach would have won easily on my scorecards, but I don't have a problem with the draw. It was a close fight, a lot of close rounds. Nobody just ran off with the fight, right? And it was like, it is what it is. It's a fight that should have a rematch. But speaking on the rematch, Lamont Roach, he came out yesterday and he said the rematch is almost a done deal. He said, if something happens and the rematch don't go down, It ain't because of him, it's because of Gervonta Davis. Now, we also know that Gervonta Davis is trying to see if he can get a Lomachenko fight. So, if we see Lomachenko come back and say, yeah, he'll fight Tank, and Tank put Lamont Roach on the sideline, well, we know what it is. He ducked the smoke for Lomachenko because we know Lomachenko is old and washed up now, and he going through a back injury. I don't want to see that. Rematch Lamont Roach. Run that back. So we'll see what goes down. Y'all let me know how y'all feel about this whole situation. Drop a comment in the comment section. Make sure you hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and y'all already know how I do. Diego talking that boxing again, and I'm gone.